Hey, this is Overrated Fitness, and I'm going to show you some of the best cutting meals that you can get while still being able to eat fast food. We're examining some McDonald's options, and the rules for this video are that the meal cannot exceed 800 calories and must contain at least 30 grams of protein and ideally up to 60. As a side note, I won't be including any limited time exclusives or special offers like the McRib or collab meals, just things that anybody can get from any McDonald's. As a quick note on scoring, I am prioritizing just protein and calories here, with less emphasis on things like sodium and added sugar, even though they're just as important in the context of being healthy. Every meal should ideally come with a 0-calorie drink such as water, diet soda, unsweetened iced tea, or black coffee. For sauces, you should stick to 0 or almost 0-calorie options like mustard or ketchup. I would skip sugary or fatty sauces like honey and sweet and sour. If you choose mayo, I would suggest getting it light. Alright, let's go to the first one. First up are 2 Egg McMuffins. This is a great choice for people who enjoy breakfast, and this pairs excellently with coffee. It's a very well-rounded meal with low 600 calories and mid-30s in the protein. Next up is a 10-piece McNugget plus a hamburger. This has just under 700 calories and just under 40 grams of protein. The nuggets, while being fried, are not the cleanest food that you could eat, but the hamburger does significantly bump up the protein without blowing your calorie budget, and you should definitely pair this with a 0-calorie drink like a Diet Coke. Next is a much more complete meal. This is just under our limit of 800 calories with 36 grams of protein. You have a McChicken and a McDouble as they come. This also has the benefit of being one of the cheaper items on this list. So if you are planning to do a lot of things today, this meal might be better for you. Now, you might be noticing at this point that McDonald's actually has a good number of high quality protein options, such as their eggs, Canadian bacon, and of course the burger here. Now, the only thing that I would mention about this meal is that it's not my favorite because I'm not the kind of person that likes to mix breakfast and lunch. So if you're looking for something a little less heavy, you might want to skip this one. But it does come in at exactly 700 calories and just under 40 grams of protein, so it's great for building muscle. This next one is definitely going to be the most normal meal on this list. It's a quarter pounder with cheese plus a hamburger, coming in at 42 grams of protein and 770 calories. This is definitely going to be enough for you if you are in a cutting phase. It's a very good meal. It's got a fair amount of protein with not as much fat as other options, and definitely won't get people staring at you when you order this in the line. It will for sure leave you feeling full and help you meet your goals. The final option that I would suggest for you is the double quarter pounder with cheese. It has the best protein per bite on this list, under 800 calories on the menu. It's got a whopping 48 grams of protein for 740 calories. If this is not enough for you and you think you want to get something on the side, you might consider getting rid of the cheese on this and then getting something separately. If you can't have a meal without fries, for example, you might want to do a situation where you were removing the cheese and getting something on the side to balance out your calories. That would definitely be something to help you stay well within your goals. Some final things I want to talk about before ending the video. Firstly, you should not drink your calories. And what I mean by that is that ideally you should be getting low to 0-calorie drinks for all of these meals. And secondly, be very careful if you like their sauces, because some of them can add as much as 110 calories for each of those tiny dipping cups. I would also say that typically fast food is not compatible with a cutting phase in most cases. And I say in most cases because as you've seen, I have given you several great options for when you're out and about, but outside of these factors that we considered, like protein to the calorie ratio, you do also need to manage things like your sodium and fats and other macronutrients in order to be well-rounded and actually healthy. And that's just simply not something that we factored in here. The final tip I will leave you with before asking you to subscribe to my channel is that you should aim for at least 6 to 8 grams of protein per 100 calories. Chances are, if an item hits that ratio, then you can consider it to be well within your goals.